I'm starting my stream. And I started. There it goes.
Fancy running into you here, Father Wazzy. And you brought a couple of friends in tow.
Oh, hey, Scarlet.
If I remember correctly, she's...
Indeed. As you can see, I've managed to sneak away from my duties long enough for a hot date with my boy toy here. We'll be patrolling the city, so I leave the rest of our work in your capable hands.
Can you not say things that'll confuse her? You're the squire who helped us in the operation, right? Thank you so much.
We didn't have much time for introductions then, did we? Still, I've heard plenty about you. They weren't kidding about how cute you are.
Scarlet?
I'm just messing with you. Catch you later.
Oh well, that even made my heart skip a beat. Haha, I don't think I've ever met a sister with an eye patch before. Makes her look like she could hold her own in a fight. She's one of our newest squires, joined about the same time as Wald. As it happens, she used to be with a terrorist organization in the Empire, even crossed paths with Thor's old Class 7, if I recall. Still, she's got a great head on her shoulders. Talk about a complete 180. Then again, I'm not sure what's harder, working with terrorists or working under you. Huh, she seems to be enjoying her work quite a bit, I'll have you know. Now then, with my remaining work delegated, why don't we continue on to the city? Roger that. I wonder if I can go into the clerk. Miss Crossbell City. Where would you like to go? Let's go to West District. Didn't you used to live around here, Lloyd? Yeah, I lived in Valheim Apartments. It's vacated now. I still know plenty of people from the area. Like Oscar from the local bakery, the folks at Tally's. I'd say we know just as well as you do at this point, given how much you used to go on and on. Heh, that's just how it goes when you join the SSS. Don't stop, you guys. Hey, since we're all here and all, how about we say our hellos? If I remember correctly, this is where our old acquaintance opened his law firm before being arrested. After that, the place was vacant for a while. The Crosswell Times apparently occupied the space until just recently. I had no idea. The former office of Grizzly Grim, aka the lawyer Ian Grimwood. All things considered, he was still a big help to us 2 years ago. But after that, Crossbell soon became Erebonian territory and we fell out of touch. All the more reason you should go visit him soon. Pete. If I recall, Grimwood took Pete in and acted as his guardian, right? Yeah, and Pete's been working part-time at the news agency lately. Long time no see, members of the SSS. What brings you here today? We just happened to be passing by, so we decided to drop in. So the news agency is all moved over? Yep, I was just doing the final checks before vacating the premises, actually. You know, as soon as we get rid of all the editor desks, things get really lonely around here. It reminds me of how things were after the Independence incident. Oh, I can imagine. I'm sure it felt like your world was turned upside down when we arrested Mr. Grimwood. Oh no, please don't worry. I didn't mean it like that. Right after everything transpired, I also resented him. But as time went on, I found myself able to face him, and I even started visiting him in prison. All because you guys managed to step in and save him from himself. I see. You're a tough kid, Pete. So you've been checking in on him over these past 2 years? Yeah, in between working for the news agency. I missed a few visits because he had penal labor, but we kept in touch. Between you and me, he was terribly worried when you all were working underground against the Empire. Huh? I haven't been able to visit him since last year's occupation. Once today's signing ceremony is over, I plan on stopping by. I'm certain that he's truly happy about Crossbell's independence this time. I'd be glad if he was. Could you give him my regards? And tell him we'll be dropping in eventually too. Of course.
Is it just me, or does the city feel
Huh. What a weird trio you guys made.
Hi, Randy. Hi, Murray. Doing well?
I'd say they are. Are we interrupting your date?
Date! That's not what we're doing. I was asking for his input on today's security measures as a valued former member of the Guardian Force.
Come on, be honest.
Just say you're happy you get to spend time with me now that I've wrapped up my work in the Empire.
No! Stop making things up!
Ooh, is it just me or is it getting a little steamy over here? Knock it off, Wazzy. She can't have both of you messing with her. Haha, it's like you never left. I'm sure you'll be sorely missed at the branch campus, Randy. Oh. The operation was your way of coming back home, right? Yeah. To be honest, there's a part of me that would have liked to keep on a little longer as an instructor, but that's life. Randy. All that means is you found another place to hold dear. That's a great thing. It wasn't without its struggles, but I gained so much by being there. Walking in, I never thought it'd become as important to me as it is. Something about seeing just how much kids can grow in a year because of you is, well, it's nice to feel like I did the right by them. You absolutely did. That almost makes me wish I could have seen you in action. I'll bet you made an amazing instructor. Well, he did always have a knack for showing others the ropes at the Guardian Force. He might look like he doesn't care, but he does a stellar job of caring for others and supporting them in all kinds of subtle ways. If he wasn't there for me when I was under that sorry excuse for a commander, I don't know why I... Wait. Ahaha, too late. Secret's out now, I'm afraid. Oh wow, I didn't know you thought about me that much. That's because I know. I was providing an objective perspective, that's all. Is it just me or has she gotten worse at hiding her feelings? It could be because he was away for so long. It's not just her though. Anyway, let's all keep up the good work on the job today so the signing ceremony will be a success. Do the Force proud today, Second Lieutenant. Hehehe, yes ma'am. Oh yeah, almost forgot something in all the hustle and bustle. Green and Uni wanted me to pass along a couple messages.
Congratulations on Crossbell's re-independence. Once things have calmed down a bit, I'd love to be able to visit. Can't wait.
I wish I could be there for the signing ceremony, but good luck with security. Next time I'm home, I'll be sure to drop by the SSS HQ with some souvenirs.
That's nice of them. Now we've got something to look forward to. I'm sure there's been no shortage of work to be done for everyone at Doors. That's an understatement. They've been flying all over the Empire to help get it back on its feet. Uni went back ahead of me once the operation was over. Something came up with one of her missions not long after, so she wanted to prioritize that. Una was something of an SSS hopeful, wasn't she? Yeah, she debated coming back to Crossbell for good after the operation. Ultimately, though, she wants to stay at Doors till she graduates. She's always been the type to see things through, so I'm not surprised. I was worried when she first went to the Empire, but it all worked out in the end. You two were pretty good friends, weren't you? Makes sense when they're so alike. You're both so earnest and sincere that I can never get bored of riling you up. Oh, hush. But yeah, I was the one teaching her how to use her gun breakers when she was at the police academy. We got to talking then, and it turned out we had a lot in common. Love for cute animals, biking, and even the SSS. It makes me happy knowing she's found her own path in life. Same here. Hopefully she and Irene will be able to come by soon. With how hard they work, we'll get it done in no time. That means we can't afford to stack on sprucing up Crossbell though. Gotta make it nice and pretty for them.
the banners around town have Crossbell's emblem again.
Yeah, makes it feel like we're back to normal.
Even I'm compelled to shed a tear seeing this.
It's a madhouse around here.
I hear they're going to put on a big sale across the city once the signing's over.
That sounds fun.
Well, look who it is. Welcome to the Crossbell branch of the Bracer Guild.
It's good to see you looking so well, Michelle. Is Kia here?
She is indeed. The little princesses are both over there.
Oh, hey, Lloyd!
Hello. It's good to see you again.
Likewise. You look well, Shizuku.
Aw, thank you. So do all of you. I may have had to leave Crossbell for quite a while, but it's lovely to be back.
You've really grown since I last saw you.
Ario said you take shelter in Reverie, right?
Yes, that was just before warrants were issued for him and all of you. I still feel awful about how easy I had it, relatively speaking, when times were so hard for everyone.
We've got nothing to feel bad about. Letters you sent us really kept us motivated when things felt bleak.
Yeah, it's like you were right there cheering us all on. So be happy, okay? I know we're extra happy to be able to see you again. Aw. I feel the same.
Oh, my heart's about to burst.
It's been a hard 2 years, but moments like this make it all feel worth it.
We couldn't agree more.
Oh, hey there. Perfect timing.
Welcome back, Father.
Thank you, Shizuku. And Michelle, we're reporting in.
And we're all better for it. I take it you wrapped up all the work that needed to be done outside the city. Yep, the monsters are slain and the jobs in Armorica, Mainz, and St. Ursula are done. It all took longer than we were hoping, but now we should be able to focus on the ceremony. I'm guessing you must have left early this morning to get all that done. You really are all hard workers. That's amazing. Hehehe. We're just doing our jobs, although I am a little tired. But it's nothing a bit of love from Kia and Shizuku can't fix. What? I've got plenty to spare. Will a hug do? Will it ever? Report first, hugging later. Yeah, we've got a lot of paperwork to do. We'll see you all later, everyone. No, don't take me away from my darlings. Ha ha ha. Heh, that AOL is a card, I tell you. Takes one to know one. Anyway, thank you all for your efforts, Arios. I'm so glad the guild is able to get back to work again. I could say the same to you and the SSS. It does feel like a long time since the guild was able to operate here. I believe the situation started changing for the better elsewhere too, right? It sure has. Nowhere is that more obvious than in Erebonia, where the government crackdown is finally at an end. The guild started sending personnel from the surrounding areas there in an effort to rebuild their presence in the region. There's a lot of good news coming out of the Republic too, like the rumor that somebody might be about to unseat the Purple Lightning for the title of youngest A-rank racer. There's talk about my master, the Immovable, has been recommended for an S-rank too. Wow, talk about moving and shaking. S is the unofficial rank given to only a handful of the continent's most capable racers, right? Very impressive. I'm glad the future's starting to looking brighter for all of you. We're still woefully understaffed though. We don't even have Wenzel's help anymore, now that he's been roped into helping over in the Empire. Don't worry, we'll back you up the best of our abilities. We want you to have as much as possible to be a good dad. Wait, does that mean your child was finally born? Congratulations on the baby, Scott. Aww, thanks for the well wishes, everyone. The birth wasn't long after Crossbell was liberated. But you're right, I can't let my wife or our kid down. I hope you'll be able to share some of your wisdom and being a good father with me, Arios. Heh, I'm sure I'd advise using me as a parenting role model. Putting that aside, it's clear that the real test for Crossbell is yet to come. Given the unspeakable crimes I committed 2 years ago, I'm not sure how much of a part I deserve to play in any of it. Oh, Father. I figured he wouldn't be able to forget everything so easily. After all you've done ever since to help us become independent and free, surely you've earned a second chance. There's precedent for sure. There was a coup ringleader in Libero pardoned for his help in fighting off terrorists. Of course, given the kind of man you are, I realize it's not that simple for you to reconcile what you've done.
Let's do what we can together, Father. I know you aren't ready to forgive yourself, but until that day comes, I want to be the shoulder you can lean on. You've always been so supportive of me, so I just know there's nothing we can't face so long as we face it together.
Shizuku.
We'll do all we can do too!
Of course. We'll always be honored to count you among our allies, Arios. We're all charged with protecting the people of Crossbell. So let's do that. For them, and for Guy.
The CGF will be right there with you too. We're all united in wanting what's best for Crossbell.
We've all just got to do our jobs the best we can, and everything else will fall into place.
Perhaps you're right. You really have grown strong, Shizuko. I almost mistook you for your mother for a second.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that.
I can see that SSS has grown more dependable than I could ever imagine back when you all started. You ever need something, you hit up your old pal Michelle, you hear? I've got your back if you've got mine, like both times. Thanks, Michelle. We'd be honored to have the guild's support. Well, if it isn't Lloyd Banning's in the flesh. Happy Independence Day. Happy Independence Day indeed. I take it you SSS folks are on patrol around town? Hope you're not getting any grief on a day like today. It's been smooth sailing here, I'm happy to report, and I see you've got the whole branch here today. Oh yeah, I'd forgotten you were part of a fishing guild, Lloyd. I mean, I joined as a matter of circumstance, so I wouldn't consider it a big deal. Oh, come now. No need to be so modest. Lloyd's a divine angler at the pinnacle of fishing every fisherman aspires to be. And there's nowhere for him to go but up. We can't wait to see what sorts of Big uns, you're reeling next. Your own popularity precedes you no matter where you go, Lloyd? Ugh, I never asked for this. But hey, being popular is often a boon in the investigations, so I guess this is just a fact of life for me now. Have you heard, Lloyd? The Lake Lord Company over in Erebony recently bolstered their lineup. They were even kind enough to provide us with some free samples of their own products. Seeing as we need someone to put them through their paces anyway, why don't you go ahead and take them? Here. I figured your fishing notebook was probably getting pretty full of logs, so I thought, heck, might as well while I'm at it. Sometimes it can do well to start fresh, you know? Yeah, I hear you. Thanks, Certain. I think I'll do just that. Are you sure I can have this new rod and bait, though? That's awfully generous of you. Of course I'm sure. I know you'll get a lot of use out of it. Besides, we're all eager to see what kind of critters you catch. I know you're plenty busy with your work and all, but don't forget to kick your feet up every now and then, yeah? Yeah, what he said. We should go fishing together again sometime in here. Absolutely. Whatever time works for you, we'd be happy to tag along. Thanks, you guys. I really appreciate it. In that case, I'm excited to see what this rod is capable of. Surprisingly lively in here for not even being lunchtime yet. I see the drinks are already starting to flow too. Well, it is a day for celebration. I think people can be forgiven for... Wait, is that who I think it is? Woohoo! 3 cheers for independence! Cheers! No booze for me, sorry. That's a Civic Center life, huh? Who would have thought that's where a little old dino would end up working? Hey, people can always change if they put their minds to it. Haha, damn right, we're living proof. Even if one of us has changed way more than anyone else, I mean, just look at him.
Different day, same BS from you guys.
Everyone having fun over there?
Hey, it's Warzy! I thought you said you were busy. We'd given up on you showing your mug.
But here you are with a side of the SSS and a Guardian Force chick.
I should have known you'd be the loud ones in here.
It's funny seeing former gang members having a good, clean time like this. Especially...
Hey there, Pannings. Can't even take it easy on a day we're supposed to be taking it easy, huh?
If only. This is my job, like it or not. But it's good to see you again, Mom. You're looking well. I've been meaning to thank you for helping liberate the city last month. Heh, don't sweat it. I was just doing my job, the same as you. You and the CGF chick done with your business and at the cathedral, was he? Yeah, Scarlett happily volunteered to handle things in our place. Happy is going a bit far. More like she realized that doing it herself was going to be easier than leaving it to you. I figured as much. I'm really coming to appreciate just how hard Abba's had it with this guy. Hey now, I'm only like this with people I trust. I'm so lucky to have so many people to depend on. I could just kiss you all. I feel like my brain needs a shower now. You want to share some of that class? You want to share with the class why you keep staring at paintings? Sorry, it's just... Well, I remember hearing your eyesight wasn't what it used to be during last month's operation, but I'm still not quite used to seeing you with glasses on. Oh, we totally get you. We're still in the same boat. Glasses are meant to make you look smart, but this guy's wearing them is like putting lipstick on a pig. Seriously, you can still tell he's the same wild wall deep down. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, you gotta ditch the specs, bro. You ain't pulling them off. Can it already. I don't give a shit whether they suit me or not. These are proof that I fell as low as a guy could go and climb right back up again. A man's gotta have his pride, and a real man ain't gonna lose it just because a couple chuckleheads sneering at him. I can't argue with that. Damn, that sounded cool. Spoken like the walls we all know and love. Heh, I'm proud of you too. You beat all the after effects of that drug you spent 2 years studying so hard you let it eat into your sleep. And now, you and Scarlet can't even stand in for Abbas Esquires. You should hold your head high after all you've done. But the glasses still don't suit you. Sorry. You were so close to not sounding like a dick. So close. But just you wait. Demeaning or not, I'm gonna become stronger than you one day. Mark my words. I ain't taking back that promise I made when I started my training. I'll be waiting. I don't think it'll ever happen, but I'll be waiting. They get along a lot better these days, huh? Yeah, they were always kind of similar, but it seems like they've changed a lot for the better these past few years. It's hard to believe how different Walt is in particular. But man, Walt's hitting the books so hard he ain't got time to sleep? That's crazy talk. It's hard for me to picture too. It's a real badass move for him, but I'm guessing pigs have been flying in Arteria for a while now. You guys need to shut your damn traps before I make you shut them.
Look, even Mishy's celebrating with us.
I wonder if they staged some kind of Michelin event here for today.
Ooh, let's go see.
A bite. This'll be good. Oh well.
Woo! Got my first fish. No, it's good for the rainforest for building. Oh, International Bank of Press must not answer in this one.
So you know, I'd like to look into revamping the overall frame for the next prototype. I'm still intrigued by wanting to implement the Foundation's latest tech into it.
gonna be a real head scratcher, but that's half the fun.
We'll likely need the RF and Vern Company's cooperation to draft out the concept.
Absolutely. We plan to hammer out the finer details after the signing ceremony, so we can...
That whole conversation's going straight over my head.
I know that younger blonde-haired girl's from the Liberal Kingdom. Didn't realize she's in Crossbell. I don't know the other blonde in the lab coat, though.
Whoa. The hell you doing here, Bannings? Haven't seen you since Shara and that idiot's wedding. Doing well? I know the ink ain't dried yet, but congrats on Crossbell's independence.
Haha, thank you. And thanks again for being such a huge help with everything that went down in Erebonia. We saw each other briefly at the wedding, but nice to meet you. I'm Noelle. And I'm Wazzy. I've heard a little about you from Kevin. Yeah, I've heard a bit about you guys through the grapevine too. You're rising up the ranks of the CGF and you're a Dominion. Pleasure. Randolph's not hanging around anywhere, is he? Heard he quit his job at the branch campus. He's here, yeah. He came back to the SSS. You two fought together during the Railroad Guns incident in Ordis, didn't you? Ha! You know what he said when he saw me? Guess we redheads gotta stick together. I like the guy, plus I owe him one, since he was a good instructor to Tita. Ah, your little girlfriend, right? I heard you were like siblings in the beginning, but now even national borders are enough to keep your hearts apart. Whoa, really? Legit priest my ass. What the hell kind of BS is he spreading around the church? Just ignore what he said. As for us, we'll be in Crossbell for a few days. See if you can grab Randolph so we can go for drinks. I'd be up to getting to know you guys in the SSS better. Sounds great. I'll let you know when I'm free. Speaking of which,
Red, I don't remember saying you could slack off.
Oh, hello there. Long time no see, Lloyd.
Yeah. Long time no see. And,
I thought I made it as clear as your face is stupid, Agate. The only reason I'd let you come is because Tita is in need of a research assistant. You've got a whole lot of nerve working that jaw with some other group in the middle of a meeting.
What do you expect? I don't know shit about what you're talking about. And it'd be one thing if it was like the activation test we started off doing, or you wanted me to do some heavy lifting, but...
No excuses. That's one thing. 2 more and you're on the first flight back to Laverl. And I hope you love the outdoors, because your flight is going to be through my special Crossner catapult. Ha ha ha!
Was that the huge hunk of junk you made me carry all the way over here? What is your damage, woman?
Mom, stop! Can't you behave while we're in a whole other country?
Kyo, who is she? She's a technical advisor at ZCF. Professor Erica Russell. Professor Albert Russell is her father. And she's just, a little obsessed with their daughter, Tita. So you were discussing plans for the next orbital gear. And this is the 4th generation, you said? Correct. With 3 and EXA now complete, we're more than ready for orbital gear 4. It's the talk of the whole tech world right now, with the Epstein Foundation, ZCF, RF, and even the Vern Company getting involved. We've only just made our first prototype though, so there's a chance the finished project won't be anything like what we have now. I'll be meeting up with Alyssa after the signing ceremony to figure out the next step. The talks are also going to involve how we plan to expand the orbital net too. This is a much bigger deal than I realized. It's a huge deal really, with so many partners to negotiate with. I doubt progress will be smooth. It won't, but I think major changes like Crossbow becoming independent will help inspire even more change. There's no better time than just after a bitter war to research new avenues into a brighter, more peaceful future. That's what I believe, at least. It makes sense to me. Well, here's hoping it all comes together. If you need help during any part of it, you can come to us. I wouldn't even hesitate. We might be sitting among the continent's next generation of top engineering minds with all their puzzling through. I sure believe they are. That's why I wanted to supervise and give them some input here and there. The day's finally come when my peerless princess has left the nest to start up a big venture like this with like-minded friends. I'm not sure whether to be happy about it or wallow in parental loneliness. Oh, Mom, just be happy for me. It won't be easy doing this and attending doors, but I'm as determined as anybody to make it work. Besides, I'll have Agate to keep me from getting in the weeds, right, Agate? You know it. Whatever you need, whenever you need it. I'm always here for you, Tita. They really are super close. Though they don't seem to have an innocent friendship like Kevin made them out to have. Nope, they make such a perfect couple that it's like second nature to them. Maybe they've just gotten closer since he last talked to them. Just you wait, Agate Krosner. You never have my stamp of approval. Better watch your back because one of these days. You know, maybe they should just stick to being innocent. Let's pretend we didn't notice anything. Everything looks busy near the Civic Center right now. Yeah, this is where the ceremony is being held today, so I'm not surprised. The district's probably going to be even busier later. Yeah, let's see if everything's in order.
Preparations for the ceremony.
It's really happening. Today.
Goodness.
This is simply divine.
Alyssa and Sharon. Oh, what? I realized she was here.
I'm glad it meets with your approval. I can feel my fatigue fading away with every sip.
Well noted. It is a variety of Earl Grey from Orin particularly suited for easing exhaustion. I find it goes especially well with these scones, too.
Thank you very much.
This isn't my first time trying your tea, but I can see you've become better at brewing it than ever. Why, thank you. I have been renewing my efforts to improve ever since the war's conclusion last year. So it seems. Nobody makes a cup like you do, Sharon. It is serving to dispel some of the anxiety I was feeling about this afternoon's ceremony, too. I feel the same way, and it's given me the boost I need to work hard this afternoon. I hope we're not interrupting your little tea party, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Lloyd and Noelle and Wazzy, too. Good morning, everyone. I wasn't expecting to see some faces from Doris at the Civic Center. What brings you all here? Oh, we just came by to offer a speaker our congratulations on achieving independence. We both have a part to play in everything going on, you see. Oh, really? You may as well pull up a seat now that you're here. Could you bring some more tea and scone, Sharon? Gladly, my lady. Oh, we don't want to put you through any trouble, but thank you. Oh, now that's an invitation I can't refuse. Oh my. Wow, this really is good. I'm generally not much of a tea drinker, but I could definitely see myself getting hooked on this. Same here. It really relaxes you to your very core. I've heard from Maureen and the others just how good your tea is, Sharon, so I'm happy to finally have tried it. I'm honored you would think so. I know preparing for the ceremony is keeping a lot of people busy, the church included. The two of you have plenty of work on your hands too, I take it. Yes, Elisa's helping out with the behind-the-schedule dismantling of Can Graham Fortress and repurposing the munitions factory. As for Toa, she's been invaluable in all the negotiations that allowed the ceremony to formally proceed. Whoa, that's huge. I had no idea all of that was going on behind the scenes. We really do owe you both, huh? I couldn't agree more. I truly appreciate everything you're both doing for us. It's only because of the support of people from other countries like you that today's ceremony could come about at all. As the Speaker of the House, allow me to extend my sincere thanks as well. In particular, I cannot thank the Renfrew Company enough for its contributions behind financial and otherwise. Please raise your head, Mr. Speaker. We were just meeting our obligations to the company, though, if I'm honest, I just wanted to be able to help out however I could. As Alyssa. Ellie is my friend now, and the people of Crossbow helped so much in bringing the Great Twilight to an end. I'm so grateful. Aww. Thank you, Alyssa. I feel indebted to the people here too. Crossbow has been dear to my heart since I came as part of the trade conference entourage during my student years. I'm sure that while everyone helping out has their reasons and experiences that have led them to do so, we're all united in wanting to do what we can for Crossbow, however we can. You're not wrong there. I know that's how I feel. And it's appreciated, Wazzy. Hear, hear. I really can't thank you all enough for what you've done for my
As someone who cares about Crossbell, I'm just so happy that you'll finally have your independence. But even if our international relationship changes, I hope we can stay close friends, Ellie.
I feel very much the same way. Here's to lifting each other up, always.
You really have grown into a fine young woman, my lady. Sitting here, it's hard not to believe that Crossbell and the Empire can get along. I'm certain we can too. Haha, I see I'm going to need to put my full spirit into the ceremony to avoid being upstaged by my juniors. The tea earlier eased my fatigue greatly, but these old bones could really do with an extra bit of encouragement. Maybe I should order myself another speaker-style acerbic tomato shake. I'd forgotten you were so fond of those. That does sound like something that you would perk right up, though. Oh, I can give you my personal assurance on that. Perhaps I could treat you to one later? That'd be lovely, sir. Everyone really does have a lot going on, huh? Please try not to overwork yourselves to the detriment of your health, both of you.
Nothing beats ice cream after a job well done.
I'm glad that stall in the entertainment district was still there. Although, I'm guessing we won't have much time to relax like this going forward. With all the guild work we need to do.
I mean, yeah. But that's why we've got to make the most of every chance we get. Oh, you've got some on your cheek. Mmm. The flavor you got is really nice too. Knew I should have gotten a double. Amazing weather, delicious ice cream, a primo eating spot. It's like a dream. Huh? What's up? You've gone totally red.
I still can't get over the way you do stuff like that without batting an eye. I thought I'd gotten used to it. You still catch me off guard sometimes.
Wait, what? What'd I do?
Don't worry about it. You want another bite?
Heck yeah I do. You're the best, Joshua. Lay it at me.
Yeah, maybe not in public.
Oh, come on. We haven't had a chance to do this in ages. Pretty please. Oh.
Hey there, you two. We, Didn't mean to interrupt.
How long have you been there?
I'm mortified. Mortified. Ahaha, you mean the... I'm sorry we spoiled your fun. Though I think I've gone as red as you two now. Now that was a sight for sore eyes. I haven't seen a couple so clearly head over heels for one another in a while. You were like two blissfully unaware lovebirds. Gah, I was just savoring dessert, I swear. Sigh, I did try to warn you. It's good to see you three again. Although I suppose it hasn't been that long since Oliver's wedding. It sure feels like it has, given how busy we've all been ever since. I wasn't expecting to run into you two of you here in Crossbell. We're here on a job from the guild. After the signing ceremony, Calvert and Arabonia are going to be settling up consulates here. So we were asked by the ambassadors for both countries in the borough to escort their secretaries here. That's pretty big news. The ambassadors who hired us are the ones who will be serving as consuls too. Their names are Elsa and Deville. We kind of go back a ways with them. You'd think they were mortal enemies at first glance, but they actually complement each other really well. I think they'll be brilliant mediators in these difficult times. I trust your judgment, so that's reassuring to hear. Even with the war behind us, there's still plenty of diplomatic problems between the Empire and the Republic, like reparations. So here's hoping these consulates go some way more normalizing things between the two. Yeah, that's an issue the entire region is going to need to address going forward. Still, even if there are lingering problems, I really believe the world's headed in a good direction. Me too. I sure hope so. Still, it sounds like you're going to Crossbow for a little while longer, right? We'll have to show you what's new around the city once the signing ceremony is over. I'll introduce you to some of my favorite date spots. Total privacy guaranteed. Yeah, I think I've had enough of being embarrassed in public for 1 year. Haha, well I suppose we'd all better get back to work. I see that police HQ is back in business. Being here reminds me of the faithful visit 2 years ago to join the SSS. Not to mention, that time we helped the Vice Commissioner. Ah, that brings back memories. It didn't take long at all for things to be back to normal after the city's liberation. Dismantling the military police and rebuilding our old police force for peacekeeping in the wake of the occupation was top priority. Yeah, from what I remember, one of the people who played a big part of that
I cannot commend you enough for all your work this past month.
Thank you, Detective. I'm sure it's been an exceptionally challenging time for you, too.
Yeah, Mafias?
It wasn't easy being tasked with a month-long inspection here.
The other one.
But that this ceremony can go ahead is in no small part thanks to your efforts. I'm very grateful.
Yep, Mafias.
I can and should say the same for all the help you've given me in return. And perhaps I should save this until after the ceremony. But congratulations on Crossbell's independence.
Thanks.
Oh, hey Noe! Hey guys!
Hello. Is this part of your patrol?
Must be rough. Hats off to you. And you.
How many times do I have to tell you not to call me Noe while I'm on duty?
As many as you want, cause I ain't stopping. And wow, your CGF uniform really suits you. But today's outfit is just plain cute. I want to see you in a police uniform one day. I bet you would rock it.
You'd be hard-pressed to find a pair of sisters who get along better than these two. Maybe, but I really wish she'd start being a little more independent. If anything, she's been getting worse since we liberated the city, telling me she wants to sleep in my bed when I go home and such. What's the harm in that? There's nothing more beautiful than sisterly love, if you ask me. See, Wazzy gets it. I need to stock up on vitamin Noel after being away from you for so long. See a doctor immediately. I wasn't aware you were taking the two of them around on your patrol, Bannings. I'm not sure how I feel about making people who aren't technically part of the force help with our duties. Oh, is having them with me a problem? I didn't think it would be. No, pay me no mind. You know what works best for you at this point. Experience has taught me that trying to get the SSS to follow police rules to the letter is a fool's errand. I finally accepted that when you carried out that frankly insane plan to storm Orcus Tower last month. That was pretty crazy, wasn't it? I know they put a lot of effort into preparing for it, but still. Ahaha, but hey, it worked. I do apologize for always worrying everyone, though. By the way, you're Inspector Machias from Thor's Class 7, if I recall, right? That's right, it's good to see you again. Just call me Machias, though. There's no need to be so formal when we're about the same age. Well, if you're sure, Machias, it is then. I hear you've been staying in Crossbow for the last little while. Yeah, I came on an assignment from the Inspectorate. I came to observe the withdrawal of military forces from the city after the war, which the recent occupation put behind schedule. And as long as we're on the subject of the war, let me thank you all again for your help with the Great Twilight. Don't mention it. The crisis threatened us as much as it threatened Arabonia. Still, it sounds like you've got one heck of a stressful job. You're a brave one for signing up for it. Heh, I get that a lot. Still, it's rare to see you being so friendly with someone. You're usually such a serious fault finder. I've been thinking the same thing. I hear you two are constantly on little coffee dates too. Be easy now, don't be rude, you two. I'm simply acknowledging his diligence and dedication. Young men like him are rare breed these days. His work has also given us plenty of opportunities to talk. We've got a surprising number of things in common too, and not just our shared love of coffee. I also learned a lot from you during that case a while back that we ended up helping resolve together. I was just as grateful for your assistance with it. While I regret that you will be leaving Crossbow today, depart knowing that coffee is on the next time you're in the city. Come to me with a good time, why don't you? I'd be happy to take you up on that. I'm sure my work won't be getting any less challenging anytime soon, so it'll be nice to have something to look forward to. The feeling is quite mutual. They really are two peas in a pod. Bespectacled, stressed magnet in a fitted suit. Sure, a specific wavelength, and yet they found each other against all odds. I'm kind of curious what case they were referring to just now, too. Well, be sure to conduct your patrol with great diligence. I shall be counting on your unique perspective and rooting out potential signs of danger. Should anything happen, you are without a doubt the group able to act most flexibly. We'll do our best. Let's do all we can to make the ceremony a success. Now, that's some high praise. The SSS has really gone up in your eyes, hasn't it? Yeah, so we're really going to need to pull our weight so we don't let the team down. Come to think of it though, it feels like everyone in Crossbow from the Empire is connected to Thor somehow. Elisa, Toa, Inspector Machias. Now that you mention it, you're right. There are a lot of students there with connections to Crossbow in some way. Overcoming the Great Twilight was a combined effort between us and them too. So they're very much friends fighting for the same cause. And with one man at the center of it all. Rain Schwarzer, the hero otherwise known as the Action Chevalier. He was a huge factor in the war ending as quickly as it did. I only met him personally at the wedding we all attended, but I've heard a lot about him from Gaius and Father Thomas. Rumors seem to fly around him for sure. He's also an instructor at Thor's Branch campus, and Unit is in his class. Yeah, honestly, we owe Crossbow's freedom in no small part to him. He's really quite the guy. I wonder what he's up to these days. It sounds like things have at least calmed down in the Empire these past 6 months. He and the rest of his friends are probably involved in something else big, I figure. You're probably right. It sounds like you and his classmates are the best of the best, too. Sounds like we can't afford to sit idle by them. We can't let them hog all the glory. that's kind of cool. Say yes and yes. I like a chest. Entertainment district. This place is always crazy busy, but it might be a little extra crazy today. Can't blame anyone. We've all been waiting for this day to come. Plus, there's an Ark and Seal performance tonight. Speaking of, why don't we check in on them? Sure. Though I bet they're up to their necks in practice. We've got plenty of other places we can pop our heads in while we're here too. Ark and Seal, huh, so nostalgic for me. The commemorative performance for the signing ceremonies tonight, right? Yeah, Urxia got us all S-section seats. It's the same performance as the one during the operation, the dream of a million nights. Yuna said she was really bummed she was gonna miss out on this. There'll be plenty of opportunities to see them perform in the future. Anyway, Cecile said she'd be here, right? Yeah, let's see if we can find her.
Good. This has been coming along quite nicely for us only being a month in. Though, Risha, I think you're missing some more oomph in your steps with the chorus. And I think you're getting stuck in your previous position with the old number of performers, Sully. Forget the old, adjust with the new, feel the energy of the stage. All in all, inspiring work. Inspiring enough that I think we'll nail it if we practice even more before tonight.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Cecile.
Well, when did you sneak in?
Couldn't have picked a better time than in the middle of practice, couldn't we have?
No way. I'm happy of seeing Ilya back to 100%.
And I keep telling her not to push it beyond that. Though I can't be too hard on her since she's been good about it. Oh, I've been taking plenty of breaks just to avoid getting a good talking to. If it isn't my favorite little guy with friends in tow. Doing well, I hope.
Hi there. It's so nice of you to stop by. What's up?
Glad to stop by. And it's nice to see you doing so much better, Ilya. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were never hurt.
Oh, you think a few injuries could stop little old me? Think again.
Very nice. You're a real stunner, Ilya. Even more than before, I think. Or is that just me? You can tell? I've been on fire all month. I was planning out all my moves while in rehab and everything. No rest for the weary performer, huh? Hehehe. I don't think we could stop Ilya if we tried. We'll have to step up our practice session so she doesn't end up leaving us in the dust. That's what I want to hear. We're rivals, and nothing inspires a better performance quite like the fires of competition. I wouldn't want to be putting my all in after being injured only to see you fall behind. Please. Like that ever slowed you down. But I'm down to keep at it, yeah? Well, I'm sure whatever you give tonight is going to blow us away. Thanks again for inviting us to your performance, by the way. Don't think anything of it. It's to thank you for all your help. It really is too bad Una can't come. Here's hoping she'll be able to see the next one. I want to show her just how much work we put into this. I'm sure she's looking forward to it as much as you are. I'm so happy Arkansas really is back. Between this and being independent again, it's like today's full of dreams come true. Those dreams turned real only because people never give up on a good fight. The second I'd set foot on the stage for our surprise performance, I knew our home was ours again. Me too. Your performance is just too inspiring for us all. I never expected you'd put on a show so polished when we only asked you for a distraction. Heh, yeah. We really pulled on a heck of a performance for something right at the last minute. And only a week after wrapping up rehab, too. You'd think it was impossible. Impossible? I don't know the meaning of that word. You know, the troupe had even less time to put on last year's performance. That show only went off as well as it did because everyone was helping us scramble last minute. I thought it was amazing personally. My eyes must have lit up like little jewels when I saw the recording. My thoughts exactly. I'm sure it sure lit a fire under my butt to help me push through rehab. Thinking about it with me, Rixia, and Theodore back, Arkansas is a full house again. Well, we made Crossbow wait long enough for our grand return. Let's make tonight our best performance yet. And that means practice, practice, practice. Come on then, everyone start getting ready for rehearsal. Yes, ma'am. She's going hard on this one, isn't she? I just hope she's not going too hard. I think these past couple of years were a little longer for her than most. Between that and tonight's performance proving that Arkansas is back for good, she's fired up as can be. I'm sure it's all she can think about. Oh, I can get why, yeah. Oh, but don't feel sad. Sully and I will make sure she doesn't go overboard. In fact, I need you to be happy so you can look forward to tonight. That I can do. We'll be rooting for you.
Risha, we can't do rehearsal without you. It's like you get absorbed into your own little world whenever he shows up.
Was that really necessary?
I don't believe my eyes. Did you go uppercut? How those monster melons continue to evolve, I'll never know. I better inspect for padding.
Could you please stop?
Where am I supposed to be looking here? At the feast before your eyes, of course. Stop your staring and get it together, Lloyd. Now, Ilya, play nice. Oh, there you are. The signing ceremony's just around the corner. You three must have a spring in your step as you patrol the city today, huh? I guess you could say that. You sound like you're in high spirits yourself, Wendy. It looks like you have a lot of customers coming today. That's great. That's because we're putting on a big sale to celebrate the occasion. Plus, this is the time of year when everyone is looking for a fresh start. Suffice to say, our sales today are through the roof. Not that money is everything, of course. It's nice to see so many happy, smiling customers, too. That's great. Sounds like business is really booming. I take it that means nothing strange or unusual has happened around here. Not that I'm aware of. Everything has been the same old, same old. I guess that means you guys can't exactly take it easy and let your guards down just because the rest of us are celebrating. I get it. In that case, why not give your orbmans a tune-up while you're here? Not like you'll have time later, right? You've got a good point. We may as well while we're here. That's the spirit. Now let's see how I can help you today. Oh, and while I have you all here, there's something I should tell you about the Arcus too. The Reinberg group recently put out a new version. Really? Anything special about it? A lot from what I can tell. You guys should try upgrading your slots for now. You'll be able to equip stronger quartz than you've used before once you get a slot up to level 3. Give me a sec, I know I've got some test samples laying around here somewhere. Here they are. Use the step to upgrade a slot and insert this quartz. It's on the house. You really do spoil us, you know that? Thanks, Wendy, I'll give it a whirl. Don't mention it, that's what friends are for. Anyway, I'll let you get back to it. Today's busy for us both, so here's to a smooth Independence Day, am I right? If you need me to tinker with your ornaments again, you know where to find me. Repairs, upgrades, you name it, I'll handle it. We'll let you know if we need anything. Thanks again, Wendy. Wait, he said, but he'd be fine without having to touch my ornament much today. Additionally, you can select blah blah blah. Slot. Huh? Yeah, get a bag and put it in it. Yeah, garbage bag is what I usually use. Oh wow, it's looking real spiffy now. Special Support Section, HQ. Warms my heart seeing this place again. When did the sign get put back up though? After we repossessed the building from the Imperial Army. Everyone in the city pulled together to help us return it back to the way it was before. I had no idea. You're all so loved. Hard to believe they used to call you bargain bin bracers. All that means to me is we worked hard enough to win them over, and you guys were a big part of making that happen. Looking up at this building makes it all feel real, really home. Can't blame you with how nice and cozy it is. It's like our second home. Exactly. And since we're here, why not drop in and say hello? The chief should be in, so yeah, why not?
Oi, hitting the pavement with Noel and Wazzy, huh? How goes the patrol?
So far, so good, Chief. And hello, Commander.
I didn't realize you'd be here when we stopped by.
Well, surprise. I had some business to attend to here. You're assisting the SSS then? Security detail has mostly been handled, so I don't suppose that's a problem. Is it just me though, or are you more gung-ho with their business than with the CGF's?
Is that how it seems? I've never really thought about it before. Well, if you'd like, I could arrange to have you temporarily transferred to the SSS again. Yeah, you really mean it? Wait, hold on. Sure, the SSS is special to me, but I'm fully committed to the CGF. You know that, Commander. Of course I do. I was only teasing. Try not to bully the youngsters too much. I'd say you're the naughty one here, Chief. Having a secret little rendezvous with the Commander while the kids are away, I mean, I know you two divorced years ago, but some flames are too hard to extinguish, aren't they? Knock it off, Wazzy. We shouldn't be prying into their private lives. Yeah, it's none of our business, though I've been dying to know. Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm here for business, not pleasure. We were just discussing some of the details surrounding the signing ceremony security. You've got enough on your plate. You didn't have to come all the way here, you know. Is that consideration, I hear, or are you simply bitter I interrupted your quiet time? Would you rather be smoking the day away? Having faith in your subordinates is all well and good, but even a great leader knows there are times when you must lead by example. Now listen here, lady. Don't call me lady. You're not getting any younger, Sergei. Isn't it about time you finally quit that smoking habit of yours? It will only... I get it already. Damn, stop busting my balls, Sonia. That was awesome. Sorry, Chief, but she has got you whipped. By the way, has our runway member shown up at all? Nope, afraid not. I had hoped he would by now. I'd have called you and Tio back here in an instant. That's a shame. It's been too long. He could at least make it back for the signing ceremony. What are you talking about? Wait, is that about Zeke? Yeah, he showed up to help you in the operation last month, but disappeared again as soon as it ended. Tio and Kia really miss him. I wish we had an idea of where he went. Well, he is still a holy beast at the end of the day. It's only natural he wouldn't want to get his paws dirty in mankind's business. Maybe seeing to it that Crossbow was liberated was his final mission. Not that it's any of my business what he does. I don't think the A-lady upstairs has any rules regarding whether he has to be a stranger. I would hope not. Z is still a registered police dog. He belongs with the SSS. I'm sure we'll see him again someday. Yeah, me too. Well, if he does show his mug around here, I'll give you a call. Don't let it bother you too much, though. There's still plenty of work to do around the ceremony and all. Given the circumstances, the police were put in charge of security for today. The CGF will have units stationed throughout the city to provide support, but you would be wise to keep your guards up. Roger that. We will. There's nothing our two departments can't do when we work together. Oh, I think that's yours, Lloyd. Yeah, I wonder who it's from.
Dudley speaking. How goes your patrol, Bannings?
All good, we're just finishing up our rounds, actually. Nothing out of the ordinary to report for now. Good, perfect timing. In that case, I have something for you to do. There's something I want to check at the old law firm on the West Street. That place? Did something happen? Shouldn't Pete be there helping with the move? Yes, he's the one who called it in. He reported hearing monsters underneath the building. Right, the building has another entrance to the geofront connected to it. It leads to the S2 area of the B sector. Class 7 used that entrance last year. It could be nothing, but we should play it safe with the signing ceremony so close. I also realize we're all busy right now. However, the SSS is the perfect fit for a check like this. No, you're right. We'll head there right away. Great, but if you need more time to finish what you're doing, then that's fine too. Thanks for the cover, Bannings. You heard the man. We've got an old-fashioned support request on our hands. Oh boy, still being saddled with busy work, are we? Talk about a blast from the past. So that old law firm has a monster infestation on its hands. There should still be time to take care of it before the signing ceremony. Yeah, I'm all for covering our bases before the ceremony begins too. Let's go speak with Pete once we're ready.